Hello all, myself Soumya KS, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Commerce DFGC Paramsagara. In this video, we shall discuss about various provisions relating to the gifts with respect to income from other sources. As we have already discussed that if anybody receive cash or movable property or immovable property from any other person, then it is considered as gift and is taxable under the head income from other sources. Under section 56 subsection 2 of clause 4. There are few conditions with respect to this. They are: first, cash gift exceeding rupees 50,000. If the cash gift received exceeds rupees 50,000, then only the amount is taxable, otherwise it is not taxable. Then immovable property, maybe land, building, whatever it may be, immovable property without consideration with stamp duty value exceeds 50,000, then the whole amount is taxable. And the movable property without consideration with fair market value exceeding 50,000 in case of movable property, then also the whole amount is taxable. Here we have to consider that not the amount exceeding 50,000 is taxable, the whole amount itself is taxable. Then movable property without adequate consideration and difference between fair market value and consideration exceeds 50,000. Of course, for few movable property you might have received, but without any adequate consideration for that. Then the difference between the fair value and the consideration, if it exceeds 50,000, then the whole of difference between fair market value and consideration is taxable. That is, for example, a movable property, if a car is received for which a person shows that I have paid 50,000 rupees, but its fair market value is 5 lakh. Now the difference between the consideration you have given is 50,000, its fair market value is 5 lakh. The difference between these two is 4 lakh 50,000. It means it exceeds 50,000. Then that 4 lakh 50,000 rupees is taxable one. There are few exceptions to these provisions. They are: if the gift is received from a relative, then there is no tax under the head income from other sources. Then if the movable property or immovable property or cash, whatever it may be, if it is received under a will or by way of inheritance, means after the death of the father, the son or daughter may got those properties by inheritance, then it is not taxable. Or even that may be received under a will, then also it is not taxable. Then on the occasion of the marriage of the individual, on the occasion of marriage, if any gift is received, that is also not taxable. Then in contemplation of death of the payer or donor, then if anything is received, then also it is not on the contemplation of death. Next, from a local authority, if anything received from the local authority. Then from any trust or institution registered under section 12A or 12AA, if anything is received, like an amount received from the trust or institution registered under this or from local authority on contemplation of death, then it is not taxable. Then few other exceptions are: from any fund or foundation or university or other educational institution or hospital or other medical institution or any trust or institution referred in section 10, if anything received, then that is also not taxable. Then where the transfer is not registered as transfer under section 47 in the cases of amalgamation, demerger or business reorganization, then whatever the movable property or immovable property received, even though without consideration or not with adequate consideration, that is not considered as a gift and taxable one. Then from an individual by a trust created or established solely for the benefit of relative of the individual. See, in case of by will, one may make some trust to take care of their asset, property and all. Then an individual, whatever he receive for the benefit of, that is from the trust for his benefit, then it is not taxable. Then from such class of persons and subject to such conditions as may be prescribed under the Act. Few other exceptions may also be given by the Act. Then also the amount received or the property or the asset received in the form of gift will not become taxable. See here one statement given that any gift received from relative is not taxable under the head income from other sources. Then it is very essential to understand who are concerned as relatives. First point is spouse of the individual, maybe husband or wife. Spouse of the individual is considered as relative. Then brother and sister of the individual. Any gift received from the brother or sister is not taxable. Then brother and sister of spouse of the individual, means in case of husband, if he receive any gift from the brother of his wife or sister of his wife, then also not taxable. Then brother and sister of either of parents of individual, means if a person receives gift from his uncle, like brother of his father or sister of his father or brother of his mother, sister of his mother, then also it is not taxable. Then any lineal antecedent or descendant of the individual, ancestral persons. Next, any lineal antecedent or descendant of spouse of the individual, spouse of persons referred to in 2 and 4, means brother or sister or even brother or sister of the parents, parents of even spouse. Next, any member of the HUF. In case of HUF, if the gift is received from any member of the HUF, that is not taxable. And even with respect to the property, we have to see immovable property means it may be immovable property being a land or building or even both. Then it includes even shares and securities, jewelry, archaeological collections which are made by their father or mother, whoever it may be. Then drawings, paintings, sculptures and any work of art. All these are considered as property. Even includes bullion. For further reference, you can refer these textbooks and website. Thank you.